the cost for you to get what you want is like you surrendering something that's been holding you back, or like you surrendering, like negativity. But we gonna see what the cards say. All right, let's see what you need to surrender. Oh, surrender to your intuition. This one says, tune in to your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. And to be honest, it's also more like surrender to the fact that the signs that you get are signy enough, We got surrender to joy. Okay, a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. And on the bottom, we have surrender frustration and surrender defensiveness. It says frustration doesn't open any doors. I'm going to just leave it at that. Frustration does not open any doors for you. And it's funny because the main two cards were talking about what you have to surrender to and not even what you have to give out of yourself. So it's kind of like some of you may be like gluttons for punishment, or you may have like insecurities about like you being deserving or not. So it's like you work yourself to the bone, and it's like what you want did not even require all that. Like, it's good that you go above and beyond, but what you wanted required was for you to trust your intuition, was for you to trust where you're being led and not let fear get in the way. We got 3 of Wands. So even despite some of you working yourselves to the bone, like one thing about it is you get somewhere. We got the 7 of Pentacles. One thing about it is that you get somewhere. So I never want any of you to think that when something is taking a longer time than you thought it would, or when something seems delayed or is actually getting delayed, that is your fault, because normally it's not. Yeah, 8 of Swords in reverse. So let go of these mindsets that you're not doing enough, because you're doing more than enough. The 3 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Some of you feel like pain gets you things faster. Like some of you feel like the more that you hurt or the more that you work, the more tired that you are, it's like, oh, it must be working. Like we must actually be getting somewhere. I think why surrender to joy came out is because there's a difference in the way that you're meant to be manifesting something this time. Something is supposed to be created or manifested out of joy and not from like sorrow and pain and misery and grief and regret. Something is meant to be manifested out of just pure childlike joy. Okay, so tap a little bit more into your joy today, and remember that those 222s are definitely a sign. And they're enough of a sign. Don't say they're not. You know what? Especially when you see it on the microwave, you see it on the stove, you see it on your phone.